All right, VYG, so we are back with another tip. And of course, as we told you last week, we are in this 21 days, just a couple of special VYG tips where we're going to be answering your questions about the Holy Spirit. So I have another question here, and this is a really, really good and important question. Actually, we get asked this quite a lot. So the question is, why don't I feel anything every time I seek the Holy Spirit? So I can sort of assume that there are times that this person prays, this youth prays, and they feel something, and then there are other times where they don't feel anything. Well, it's very easy to answer this if we go to the Bible. Jesus didn't say you'll receive feelings when you receive the Holy Spirit. He said that you would receive power. And why is it important for us to focus more on receiving power rather than feelings? Simple, because I'm sure you who are watching this, at least some of you, and other people that you know, have felt good when they were doing things that were not good. So when someone, was drunk, gets drunk, there are many people who say, when I'm drunk, I feel so brave and I can go there and do this and this. Yeah, but sometimes there are people that are drunk and feel so good and brave that they jump off a building they shouldn't jump off. They, start to speak to people in a way they shouldn't. They even drive when definitely that is a big no-no and cause an accident. So you see, in one case, a feeling isn't something actually good. And I could give many other examples as well, but I think that one is enough. And then when we go to power, why is power very, very different? Because right now, if I ask you, especially if you're watching, just sitting down, you're relaxed, even if you're standing, but in a relaxed, position, you don't necessarily feel powerful. You don't necessarily feel very strong. I'm talking about physically. But let's say someone walks by you, someone comes into your house if you're at home right now, and they're carrying, very heavy shopping, and especially you who live with your parents, you should help them if that happens. They come in with a heavy load of shopping. Well, even though right now you don't feel very strong or powerful, well, at the very moment where you go there and you pick up those bags, you pick up that heavy thing, then you realize how much power you have in your body. You realize actually you're stronger than you may feel in this relaxed position. And that's what the Holy Spirit does. The Holy Spirit gives you a power that in certain situations, and actually all the time it's there, like the strength in your body, but certain situations will come up where that power is going to be revealed. Times when you're going to be tempted. Times when you're going to face, hardships, persecutions, where people are going to go against you because of your faith. Times where normally you would have been broken, but because that power, not a feeling that comes and goes and deceives, that power will be inside of you constantly. And when you need it the most, it's going to get you out of very sticky situations. So I hope that answered the question. You don't need to seek for feeling. And let me just even put the nail in the coffin now. I'm sure if you go to any pastor of the Universal Church, whether it's me, anyone, anywhere in the world, wherever you're watching this from, and you ask them, Pastor, do you normally feel something every time you seek the Holy Spirit? I'm sure the answer will be the same as the answer I'm giving now. No, we don't feel anything. The majority of the times actually when we seek the Holy Spirit, speak for myself actually with that one, but the power is always there. Until next time, VYG, make sure you keep what you've learned today in mind and keep on seeking the Holy Spirit. Yes, we're more than halfway now through this 21 days fast of Daniel, or I would say about halfway. And I know that if you give it your all, very soon you'll become the youth that you're always meant to be. Take care. God bless. Oh, before you go, just something else. Obviously next week, we're going to give our final tip in this 21 days special, and we are going to be bringing something back that we know was very popular and has been highly requested, silly things that Christians say, but we're bringing it back in a different way, and maybe I'll tell you more about that next week. All right then, now really Take care.